by this.
She's gonna be offended.
But I'm going to give it up
so
to you.
hurtful all the time.
No, I'm going to give it up to you, right? And I have to say out loud that in terms of responsibility and escape plans and what to do, right? You have it down on lockdown, and I do not. So I'm going to give you that. But the second thing is, I really believe this, is that I love them more.
Are you offended?
I really believe that.
Are you offended, Khalyla?
I believe I love my animals more. And that can never be proven.
Who feeds them every day?
It has nothing to do with it's the heart.
Who gives them water, fresh water?
I don't think
every
you're
day?
capable.
Who pets them every day?
I don't think you're capable of that
Can
kind
you,
of love.
can you list some like intangibles that you do?
Yeah. Well, what's the measure? How do you measure that? For me, it's acts of service, and I show those acts of service every day.
I'll give you one tangible evidence, if I may. I do count kisses. So I count the amount of times, like, so when you and I are laying together and Gobi comes up to us, Gobi loves to kiss us both, right? Or Julio, that's a better example because Julio's a maniac when it comes to kissing. I think he's French. And I really do. So when Julio's on us and I see, sometimes our heads are next to each other, so he'll go back and forth, right? You pull away after about 5 seconds.
Because I'm not into bestiality.
And see, that's why my love is deeper. Because it's no, I'm not, no, stop.
That came out with
It's not bestiality, right? But I don't even think of it.
Babe, I don't want to get giardia or some shit that will give me diarrhea.
My point is I'm willing to do it out of love. And that's why my love is greater.
You know why my love's greater? I posted on Instagram a video of Gobi licking the inside of my mouth and got a lot of shit for it. Are you willing to do that? That's how I know I was willing to prove my love.
That was by accident. You thought that was going to get a lot of hits and love, and the comments were shocking to you.
I was like, oh, they really hate this. And I was singing a Bee Gees song.
So let this be known today, right? The Khalyla is more responsible, but I have far more love. And I want to say that in life, everyone in this room.
The mother always gets shit on at the end.
No. I'm going to talk about these boys too, right? The amount of love I have is just deeper. It's a deeper sea.
You think you love them more than I love them?
No, and just your capability of love.
Hang on 1 second.
This wordplay is amazing.
Who shows you more love, Joel? I'll start with George. Who shows you more love? Who do you feel more love
It's
from?
not out of words or action.
Wait, don't try to manipulate him. You have your own love language, how you receive and view love, how you perceive love. Who do you feel more loved by?
Hey, Gilbert, you want to go first on this one?
I will go first. This is why it's tricky for me because I have 2 love languages when I took the
Okay,
test. Are top.
yeah.
One, physical touch. Got to grab them titties on me.
Who
Okay,
grabs
whoa.
titties more? Bobby?
So here's the thing. It's physical touch and words of affirmation.
Okay.
Khalyla's words have definitely picked me up a lot. And she actually is genuine.
Interesting.
But here's physical. Here's the thing. She does not.
Interesting.
But here, she does not. There's a playfulness you have with me where you will
The
touch
titty
me.
touching.
We play around. I definitely feel love from that.
Gilbert, I can't jiggle your balls. It's inappropriate.
may-
But
Stop.
he doesn't. I feel close.
May I stop you?
Yeah.
May I stop you there, right? Is she trying to get you?
So I don't have the Hollywood
stop.
strings.
Is she trying to get you on a network show, and actually has pushed it along so that you could do this?
Who brought you on this podcast, Gilbert?
All right.
Oh,
So my point is that what is she willing to do?
Everything in my power. It's just that
Exactly.
I don't have that Hollywood pull because you're the most Hollywood in this room.
I don't either. I had to pull. You think that it was like an easy call?
no, it was hard.
No, it was pulling levers and mechanisms and things that you will never be able to
Hey,
really
Gene.
understand. So,
God. Okay, George, your turn.
Well, I think Bobby gives bursts of warmth, and Khalyla has a steady,
What was that?
yeah.
But-
shows steady warmth.
I
Yeah.
give steady warmth.
But steady warmth, I believe, is not. It is fake.
But burst.
Steady burst is real, right? Because that's
In
the
between
human
those
condition.
bursts, George, I have a question for you. My follow-up question
Yeah.
is, in between those bursts of warmth, what do you feel? Is it a dead cold?
Yeah, there's sometimes some icy air that hits, but there's bursts of warmth too.
Yeah. That's life, bud.
Yeah.
Warmth and icy air.
You got to have both. You got to have good
Yeah.
and evil.
You know, fire and ice, baby.
So, George, who do you feel more loved by?
Right now, neither of you. This is pretty scary.
Good answer.
Very good answer.
I feel.
Most of the time, you, Khalyla.
Thank you.
Then every so often, Bobby comes in and boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Here's the deal.
His
friend.
love is big and shiny.
Here's the deal, friend. Right? You know, you can buy into fake love all you want. Okay, but I don't buy into it.
What's his son's name?
His son, George Jr.
What do they call him?
But did I get that right though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the easiest one. We already talked about
It
it.
doesn't matter, and I only answer one question,
Is it George Jr.?
and we move on.
It's not George Jr. What number?
George.
George the what?
The third,
Nope.
the fourth,
Nope.
the fifth.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Then there's that burst. Thank you for calling my son.
The fifth.
The fifth.
Right. That's ridiculous. Change it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Somebody in their life, you know, when your son
Well,
gets,
he's actually more like the 14th. George Kimmel. Just they had different middle names way back in the day.
Oh wow.
wow.
You can't stop.
What are
it,
you, a
guys.
monarchy? Why?
Kinda, huh?
Let's just go back. I want to end with this. May I end with can I do the final statement? And then we'll move on? Okay. The final statement is that my heart is an abyss of love. It's endless. It drops for eternity, right? You guys have love like a little balloon pocket of love. And you it's there, right? But mine's so deep. And I'm going to say this as my final thing.
We don't get a rebuttal?
No,
Okay.
I love all three of you so very much. And may wisdom and the torch of life and your offspring travel through time within each layer of glacier ice and fire, right? And beneath the wind of my sea, we will create a magical temptation and, right, everlasting foundation of creating our miracles.
I feel loved.
Okay?
I feel loved.
Thank you.